So myself, Dr. Sheban, MBBS DCH, post-graduated from Madras Medical College. Okay, so this is our NEET UG MCQs and this is our part 92. Okay, so my first MCQ itself is a last year MCQ. See, all the MCQs I have prepared from your NCERT textbook only. Okay, last year MCQ. Root store, true or false? True. I am talking about the root. It is a correct statement. The same MCQ they asked last year. In the examination hall, we will think a root. How root? So this is given in a textbook. Next one. Can you think about this? Roots synthesize. The word is important. Synthesize. Plant growth regulators. True or false? True or false? Synthesize. It is a true statement. Buds are found in root. Buds. True or false? Buds are found in stem. A root has nodes and internodes. True or false? Roots. Nodes and internodes are found in stem. Descending part of the axis. Descending part of an axis is called stem. True or false? These are tricky MCQs. Descending part of axis called stem. What is your answer? Be very careful while answering these MCQs. It is always the ascending. Okay. It is always the ascending part of the axis is called stem. In stem, leaves found in internodes. True or false? In stem, leaves are found in nodes, not internodes. Axillary bud or terminal bud, not AU, okay, spelling mistake, axillary, AX, okay. Axillary bud or terminal bud is related to which part of a plant? Axillary and terminal bud, which part of a plant? Stem. Stems, so can you tell me this? Stem stores reserve food material. I am talking about stem. The correct answer is true. Stem synthesize. This you answer this MCQ. Let me see. Stem synthesize plant growth regulators. True or false? Just now we discussed root synthesize plant growth regulator. Vegetative propagation occurs in root. These are all very tough MCQs. You cannot answer just like that. Vegetative propagation occurs in root. Next way. Occurs in stem. Okay. Plumule, Plumule, forms root. True or false? Plumule forms stem. Plumule. What is the site of plumule? Embryo of a germinating seed. Plumule formed in germinating seed. Plumule. which is green in color. Green in color. Any idea? Color of a young stem. Color of a young stem. But what is the color of a old woody stem? WODDY. Woody stem. Always remember dark brown. Okay. Dark brown. Dark brown. So plumule forms what? Plumule forms stem. Or they will ask, what is the site of origin of stem? You must answer plumule. Okay. So write some good comments in the comment section. Okay. And share this video with your junior, senior biology madam and even to your NEET coach. Okay. What do you mean by the word anatomy as per your NCERT textbook with regarding to plant anatomy? Study of internal structure of plant. Study of internal structure of plant is called anatomy. Can you write the correct order? Cell, tissue, organ. Correct order. The correct organ is cells, tissue, organ. They can ask. This is followed by organ system. So organ system comes in the last. Cell, tissue, organ. Last is organ system. Tissue system classification is based on what? Very tough MCQ. You will not know logic business. Based on the structure and its location. What is the question? See, while preparing NEET, you must study the question, not the answer. Okay. Okay. What is the question for this? Structure and location. You forgot. Tissue culture system class. Tissue system classification is based on. There are two types of tissue system. True or false? There are two types of tissue system. True or false? There are three types. First is epidermal tissue system. Next is fundamental tissue system. Third is conductivity tissue system. And they will give one more, which is the wrong statement. These are the three tissue systems. Epidermal, functioning, and conductivity. See, nobody will teach you like this. Yes. Okay. So is it a correct statement or not? External structure of a plant is called anatomy. True or false? True or false? External structure of a plant is called anatomy. True or false? Internal. I think you are scratching your head how to remember everything, right? There is a very proven technique called 7 days continuous recall. If you hear this video for 7 days continuously without even a single day gap, you can remember all the 100 MCQs for 1 year. For 1 year. It is a proven method, not my method, proven method. 720 out of 720, top scorers, they practice this same technique. If you don't hear the video tomorrow, you will not remember even a mustard. You are wasting your time. Yes. So fundamental tissue system, okay, also called vascular tissue system. True or false? Fundamental tissue system is also called ground tissue system. How to remember this? No magic, only one technique, 7 days recall. Conductive tissue system is also called what? Conducting tissue system is also called what? Vascular tissue system. Epidermis is a component of ground tissue system. True or false? See, these are boring MCQs, but rank deciding. Not everybody can answer. Only people hearing this video can answer this tough MCQs. Yes. The answer is epidermal tissue system is the correct statement. Epidermal tissue system is the correct statement. Epidermal. Okay. Mesophyll is a component of. Mesophyll is a component of epidermal tissue system. Mesophyll. Mesophyll is a component of Mesophyll is a component of So what are the, now you can answer everything. If you know this question, components of ground tissue system. Components of ground tissue system. You must know these two. But don't forget the question. Mesophyll and ground tissue, they will give in the MCQ choice. But question you must know. What is the question for this? Ground tissue and mesophyll. The question is components of the answer is tell me all the vascular tissue system in plant. Vascular tissue system. If you know this, you can answer so many tough MCQs. Vascular tissue of plant. Any idea? Phloem, xylem, cambium and vascular bundles. So what is the question? God only knows the question. Everybody knows the answer. Students, they forget the question. What is the question? Vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system. What is the question? Vascular tissue system. See, at the end of the video, I will teach you an easy technique, how to remember everything very easily. Okay? NEET is very easy, man. God cells in plant has chromoplast. True or false? CHROMO. Chromo. God cell in plants has chromoplast. God cells in plant. That is a separate MCQ. Has chloro. See, God cells in plant is a separate MCQ point. See, the next 5 MCQs which I am going to teach, repeated more than several times. Every exam there will be one question. Say, okay, heterotrophic, hygrobiotic and parasitic. All the 3 features. Which one? Characteristic of fungi. So they'll ask, fungi has the following characters, three things. Heterotrophic, saprophytic, parasitic. All the three words they can give. But you know the answer, you forgot the question. For that, 7 days continuous recall. I am teaching you so nicely. Hetero, sappho, parasitic, fungi. Next one, see. Autotrophic. Okay, autotrophic, photosynthetic, and heterotrophic. What is your answer? Protista. See, nobody can teach you like this. Nobody can teach you like this. Protista. What are the features of protista? They'll keep these three and they'll keep one more. They'll ask which is the wrong statement. Autotrophic, photosynthetic, heterotrophic. Features of? Can you tell me the question now? Protista. Question. This is how you should prepare NEET. Okay. See, autotrophic and photosynthetic, which one? Autotrophic and photosynthetic, which one? Plant A. Plants. Autotrophic, photosynthetic. What is the answer? Plants. Plant A. What is the question? Forgot. Heterotrophic, holoselic, saprophytic. What is the answer? Animalia. I will teach you an easy technique, okay, how to remember everything so sharply for 1 year. Right. Animalia. What is the question? I always tell my students to study the question, not the answer. This is the question. For Animalia. Animalia. Autotrophic, heterotrophic. What is the answer? For what? 6 features. Autotrophic, heterotrophic, main thing, and 2 subdivisions each is for Manira. Can you tell me the question now? Manira. Can you tell me the question for Manira? Can you tell me the question now? I'll give you time. Manira. Animalia are multicellular. True or false? If you know this MCQ basic point, you can answer with this idea. You can answer so many MCQs. Animalia are multicellular. True or false? That you must know. It is a true statement. Animalia exhibits same pattern of organization of cells. True or false? They exhibit different. It's a false statement. Different, not same. Arranged as, which of the following is arranged as loose cell aggregates? Loose cell aggregates. Sponges. Exhibit cellular level of organization. I am talking about cellular level. I am talking about cellular level. Sponges. What is the question? You forgot. You forgot the question. One more question for sponges. So 2 questions for sponges, okay? Number 1. You must answer sponges. You must answer sponges. This is called NEET. Okay, this is called NEET preparation. Arrangement of cells. Arrangement cells are more complex. Arrangement cells are more complex. Arrangement of cells are more complex. Tissue level of, this is tissue level, that is cellular level. Be very careful while answering such MCQs. Tissue level, that is cellular level. What is your answer? This is organ level. That is cellular level, tissue level. Now it's organ level of organ level. Practical mean this. So kindly share the video with your good friends. We will see in the next video. Okay.